Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing all very well. I'm really happy to be with you today. Everything is going good right now. I hope, from our side, with the COVID and everything, we started to see some improvement in our country, in Belgium. So I hope everything is going well in your country. So let me introduce myself a little bit. My name is Bryce Van den Busch. I'm 32 years old. I live in Belgium, and I'm involved in this. I'm entrepreneur since 12 years now. So today I would like to share with you an incredible information, an incredible opportunity. And first of all, I would like to thank you to take the time to be with us today, because it means that, of course, you are open to opportunity. And this is something very important, because I remember 12 years ago when someone contacted me, someone which I didn't know directly, and share with me this information, which was free. When I see now the impact that it has on my life, it's quite amazing. And today I would like to show you an opportunity that we can have a big impact in your life. So, like I say, I'm an entrepreneur for 12 years now. I started with an insurance company. I was selling pension plan, and I was advising people how they can make saving for the long term, for the pension. Then 6 years ago, I started to be interested in the cryptocurrency market. Which also know, the Bitcoin is the first digital currency, which has exploded for the last years. And I started to understand very fast that, digital business will be the future, and we are more and more in the digital world. So we had some incredible years with the Bitcoin. We saw the Bitcoin went from $200 to almost 20,000, which was very amazing. But also we see the Bitcoin went from 20,000 to almost 3,000 in a very short period of time. So based on this experience, I see that, of course, even it was a very great market, it was important to be able to diversify and and not only be focused on this market, which is a high speculative market. So this is why I started to look for another opportunity, another market, and this is what I would like to share with you based on the experience I had. I would like now to share with you an incredible opportunity. So EAWORLDFX, welcome to EAWORLDFX, welcome to the financial revolution. So what I call the financial revolution is today with internet, we have access to almost everything without almost now any intermediary. Before in the past, if you want to listen to some music or to watch a video, for example, you need to go to buy a CD or a DVD. So it was quite difficult and expensive also. But today there is like kind of platform like Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, where you can have all the information, where you have access to almost everything directly. And it's exactly the same which is happening in the financial market. Before, to be a trader, it was quite difficult. You have to go to a marketplace, a physical marketplace, and it was for the elitist, which has access to that. But today with internet, everyone have access to the financial market, and everyone can become a trader. So we see now a lot of professional independent traders, which are emerging. And that's why I wanted to create EAWORLDFX. EAWORLDFX is a sharing platform. It's a connecting platform between those professional traders and the public. Okay, so this is how we wanted to do that. This is what we wanted to do, and without almost any intermediary. So now you don't need to go anymore to the bank or some institution like that to get access to some very great service. You will be almost directly put in direct contact with those professional traders, which is of course more advantage. So what's the financial market which our traders are operating? It's on the Forex market. So what's the Forex market? If you don't know about it, it's the biggest financial market in the world. It is the market where all the currencies are exchanged, euro, dollar, GBP, and things like that. It's a market open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And it is right now the most lucrative market in the world. It's a market that will always be there. And we are all directly concerned or indirectly concerned by this market, because it's when we are traveling, we go to another country and we need to exchange our money to the local currency. We are participating in this big market. So it's the biggest market in the world right now. And this is why we choose to work with it, because we know that we can really work on the long term with this market. And it's also a market that doesn't know any crisis. You know, right now with the COVID, what's happening right now, we see a lot of companies down, things like that. But this is what is very good with the Forex market. It will always be there, and there is no crisis with this industry. So of course, to be able to create EAWORLDFX, I've been in partnership with some great team, and we have some experts in marketing, in trading, in analysts, in programming, and also software and artificial development, which I will explain to you. About the vision, you know, when I started to look after the Forex market, for the last 3 years, I have tested at least 200 traders, different traders. And based on my experience, I see that it was very difficult to find some good traders which are consistent and able to make profit for the long term. Because on the 200 traders that I tried, now it only remained 6 which have been able to make, like I told you, consistent profit. So, and this is the first thing. I see that it was very difficult. And also, most of the time, the good traders, you need to be able to invest a lot of money to be able to work with them. So this is why I get the idea to create this platform, to give the chance to everyone to get access to the service for a very affordable price, and also to share my experience that I had, and you know, to let the chance to people to avoid to make the same mistake as I did. Because 3 years in the past, if I will have the chance to have a mentor or someone who will tell me, okay, do this, or who will directly put me in contact with the good traders, I will have saved a lot of money and a lot of time. And this is what I want to share today, is about our experience, and to give the chance to everyone to create some financial independence, you know, to be able to create a kind of passive income, to not work anymore for the money, but to let the money work for us, so we can have more time for us to spend with our family, to travel or whatever, but you know, to upgrade our quality of life. And the most important for us, it's our value. We want to work with trust and transparency, and I will explain you how. So first thing about the transparency and the trust, you know, in the past, I've also worked with a lot of investment company. So what it means that most of the time, every time we need to send the money to the company. And based on my past experience, which I have some very bad experience with that, because when the company don't want to pay, we can do anything. So we are losing money, and I don't want this to happen. So this is why we wanted to be 100% transparent. And for that, we have partnership with a broker, which is called Equity. So what's a broker? The broker is the financial intermediary. So it's like a bank. It's the intermediary that have all the license to operate on the market, because to get access to the Forex market, you cannot go directly through the market. You need to go through a professional intermediary. And Equity is one of the highly regulated brokers. They have the FCA license, which is coming from UK. It is one of the most strict and regulated license in the world after the SEC in USA. So you can be sure that all the money is very safe with Equity. This is the first thing. And the second thing is that you will never need to send your money to anyone. The money will always remain on your own account. So it means that only you have access and control of your money. That's very important. And Equity have also, of course, other license. They have a license in Armenia. They have a license in New Zealand. They have a license in Jordan. They have a license in Dubai. They have a license in Kenya, which make us almost available in all of the world, except few countries like USA, I think Iran, and North Korea also. So about the products, what's going to be available, what is available on our platform is what we call AI software, is also known as expert advisors or robots. It's complex, it's very complex mathematical algorithm, which going to use to put automatic to make the strategy of the trader automatic. Okay, so we're going to see how a trader trade, his way of work and everything, and we're going to put it automatically. Why? Because the manual traders need, of course, to rest. He has some family obligation. He needs to go to holiday, many things. So he cannot always be focused on the market 24 hours a day. And as the market is open 24 hours a day, of course, you are not 100% efficient. So by putting it automatically, the robot will be able to analyze the market 24 hours and of course, make more profit. So this is the first things. And this is the main point of to build a software. And of course, when it's very good program, it can even work better than a manual trader, and we can make to multiply our profit by 2 or by 3 if we need to compare to a manual trader. And what's the advantage of a robot for the client is that you don't need to know anything about the market. So that's very important. You don't need to make formation. You don't need to analyze the market. So everyone can get access to the Forex market without any knowledge. This is very great. And you have to know that the software are constantly monitored by a team of traders. This is also very important, is even if it's 100% automatically, our software, this makes us a big difference compared to the others, because we are not the only one who use software on the market, but they are always monitored by a team of traders. And also on EAWORLDFX, we would like to propose you a diversification strategy, which going to give you the chance to diversify your money into several softwares. So there will be 6 different softwares on the platform. Okay, so this is very good because the first rule in investment, the most important rules is about diversification. You must know, the world, don't put all your eggs in the same place. It's very important. So with the diversification strategy, where you will be able to split your money into 6 different software with 6 different strategy, it will reduce the risk as much as possible. And this is very good. And we believe this is the best way to be able to be consistent and to work for the long term. So this is very important. So as I told you, there will be 6 different software. I will not explain you all the strategy right now of each software because they are not all available right now. We just started 2 months ago. So right now we have 2 softwares available, and step by step, we will add additional software in the future. And to be also very transparent, we have connect our master account to MyFixBook. If you don't know about MyFixBook, is an independent website. So it's a website that have nothing to do with us. It's a website that all the traders in the world can connect his accounts into MyFixBook, and it will show all the statistic. It's to show the real statistic, because everyone can say what he wants. Today I can tell you we do that or whatever, but with MyFixBook you can see all the statistics. So I will show you now. The statistics on MyFixBook. So if you go on our website, you will be able to click on MyFixBook, and you will be able to see the statistics. So also something very important is you have to know that our software have been highly tested. Before to be put on our platform, we have tested our software for 4 years. We have done 3 years of backtest. We have seen how the software will react to the market 3 years ago. And then we have connected our software for 1 year in the real-time market. So this is very important, is we have highly tested the software before. And in a period of 1 year in real-time trading, we are able to see if a software is very efficient or not. So now, right now, I would like to share with you the statistic of our software since EAWORLDFX has been launched, so beginning of March. And you can see in March that we have done 25.5% profit in March with the first softwares, and almost 14% right now with the second software, which is very good. So right now, since beginning of March, we have done so far 42% profit, which is just amazing. So it means that someone who will have deposits $1,000, okay, now he will have done $420 profit right now, which is just amazing. So you can see right now the average profit of the software is around, if we see from January last year's, our average profit is around 15% per month, which is of course very good. So this is our first softwares, and our second software is EliteRob. EliteRob is also very good softwares, of course, and it has done amazing results. You can see 42% right now in March, and 18% in April, which is just incredible. So since beginning of March, the software have done 68% So it means someone who will start with $1,000 today, he will have done $680, which is just amazing. It's amazing for many reasons. First, because the market was very difficult. You know, in March, with the things happening with COVID and everything, the market was very volatile, and we saw a lot of traders and software lost a lot of money during this period. And as you can see, our software handled all the situation very well, but even made more profit. This is just crazy. This is the first thing. Second thing is about what we call the drawdown. The drawdown is the amount that the software gonna use for trade. So it's not loss, it's not profit, but it's the amount it's gonna use for trade. So you can see the risk that the software take. More a software or a trader gonna use the amount for trade, more, of course, it is risky. You understand? And here you can see that the drawdown most of the time is very low. It's less than average, most of the time is less than 5%. So this is just crazy because the software most of the time going to use less than 5% of the total amount for trade, but it's gonna generate more than 20% profit per month, which is just amazing. And you can see also for crash chip, the drawdown is even lower. You can see that the drawdown is most of the time less than 1%. This is just crazy compared to the profit it generates, you know. So this is very important to know. So you can see that the software have a highly risk management, which is very important to be sustainable for the long term. All our partners have almost more than 10 years experience in the Forex market trading, and they're already managing big amount in millions of pounds. So, you know, they're really careful about this. So this is about the softwares, and about the strategy. All our software are trading on a short-term period. So all our software available on the platform, it's not like swing trading, like they're gonna take a trade and gonna keep it for a few weeks or months. No, most of the software gonna close all the trade after a few hours or few days maximum. So most every day we can see consistent profit, which is just amazing, of course. So this is about our products, as you can see. So if I can make a small summary, what can make us the difference compared to the others, you know, first of all, of course, is the technology behind our softwares, which is just amazing. The consistent profits. For now, we have to know that since January last year, our software have never closed 1 month in minus. This is just amazing. Of course, also that because you don't need any skills, so anyone can get access to our softwares. The period of tests of 3 years of back test and 1 year of real-time tests. So it's the platform will guarantee the quality of the softwares, you know. The accessibility, this is very important. This is something that I didn't tell you yet, is about the accessibility. What's the accessibility is normally most of the time in Forex to be able to start, even the small amount, most of the time you will need to start from $1,000 to $2,000 most of the time to be able to trade on the Forex market. But we have done something just incredible, and we are the only one to have access to this. It's thanks to our partner brokers who create an amazing system for that. And you will be able to start from $100. So you will be able to try our softwares just from $100. Of course, you can put more, but you will be able to start from $100 without take any more risk. That's very important. The transparency that I told you with my Fixbook, you can follow our statistics anytime in life. And most important, like I told you also in the beginning, is that you can manage and control your own fund. So 100% transparent, 100% secure. The software going to trade on your personal account. You don't need to send the money to anyone. So we believe this, with this transparency, of course, we will provide the best service for everyone. So now, how to get access to these softwares? Like I told you in the beginning, we wanted to make it very affordable for everyone. So it's very simple to get access to this software, to all the softwares, because there will be 6 software. There is just a one-time license to purchase, which costs $250 one time. Yes, exactly. So, and it is for all the softwares. So there is no membership. There is no additional fee in the future. You just pay one time, $250, and you get access to all the softwares, which is available on the platform for lifetime. This is just amazing. Then after that, when you purchase the software license, you can open an account with Equity, our partners brokers. You can deposit any amount you want on a trading account, starting from $100. Of course, you can add money or withdraw at any time you do like you want. You know, it's like your bank account. You do exactly what you want, and then you will connect the software to your account. And the connection of the software is done through the brokers. So you have nothing to do. You don't need to install the software. You don't need to set up the software, things like that. It's very, very easy. We wanted to make it very easy for everyone to connect to the software. And then because there is no monthly fee membership or things like that, we're going to work with a performance fee of 30%. What's a 30% performance fee? Is that we're going to charge 30% of the profit we have generated for the client. Okay, that's very good because we talk only about the profit. We don't charge on the capital, on the amount to deposit. We don't even have access to your capital. So for example, you deposit $1,000, for example, and then after 1 month, we have done 20% profit. So $200 profit. We're going to charge 30%, so around $65 for the company, okay, for our works, and the client will keep the difference, so 70% for him. So in any amount you deposit, you will be sure that you will always be in profit. If the client make profit, the company make profit. If the client don't make profit, the company don't make profit. As simple as that. So it's the best system we have found for both parties. So this is about the products. If you have any question, don't hesitate to put it on a paper. And at the end of the presentation, I will answer all your questions. And the last things, okay, which is also very good, is we wanted to give the chance to people to get a leverage with our partners program. What we call a leverage is the chance, you know, today to be able to use our software, even they are the best, they are very, very good. Of course, you need money because to use a trading software, you need to put money into your account. But if you don't have money, you are blocked, you know, you can put a little bit, but you will not be able to have a great passive income, you know, like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 per month. So of course you need to find a way to make some money to be able to deposit more into your account. So we wanted to give the chance to everyone who is satisfied with our product to be able to promote our service and to generate, of course, a commission from the promotion. And after that, you can use it to deposit on the broker or withdraw for anything else, but you will be able to make more profit. And this is what I call a leverage, because what's a leverage is when you don't need to invest nothing from your own pocket to make profit, okay? So for example, in real estate, you can find this leverage because when you get a credit from the bank to buy a house, and then you put someone into your house and pay the rent, it's a leverage because it's the bank who give you the money and someone is paying back for you. So you are earning money. And this is exactly the same here, but with a higher leverage, because just by promoting, which is free, it doesn't cost you anything. You don't need an office, you don't need employee, you don't need a company, you don't need nothing. It's just free. You can earn very great commission for that. And of course, we know this is very powerful. Why? Because today, most of the people are already promoting things, but for free. You know, everyone in the world is promoting. If you go, I'm sure that if you go to a good restaurant, or if you go to see a good movie, for free, you're going to share it with your friends or family or whatever, with your network, but you're going to do it for free. But imagine now if you can be paid for that. It's just even more better. And this is the chance that we give today, is to people to get commission for that. So I will not go too much in the details about that, okay? But you can know that there is 3 ways to be paid right now. It's the direct referral commission, the binary commission, which is the team bonus, and the residual bonus. So the direct bonus is very low. It's the very low bonus is for the people that you're gonna sponsor personally. For each person that you're gonna sponsor and you're gonna purchase the software license of $250, you will get 20% on the value of the license, which is already a very good commission. Okay, so this is the first commission, direct referral commission. The second commission is the binary bonus, 10%. What is that? Is, of course, if you are able to sponsor someone, this guy is also able to sponsor someone, which is able to sponsor someone. So from your work, from your, from your promotion, you will be able to create a great network for the company and generate good sales for the company. And you will be able to get a commission from your work, from your work. So how it works? It's work with the binary system. What's a binary system? It means that you can have only 2 teams. You cannot sponsor, you can have it's not like you can have 3, 4, 5, 10 teams. No, only maximum 2. So you can only sponsor 2 guys, maximum. That's already very good because you don't need to sponsor just 2. Of course, if you want to sponsor another guy, it's possible, but you're going to put it in one of your team. So the first guy you sponsor, you put it in first team. The second guy you sponsor, you put it on the second team. If you want to sponsor a third guy, you're gonna choose in which team you're gonna put, okay? And you can choose. So you're gonna help the people in your team because you can also put some people for them in their own team. So how it works, we're gonna check the sales volume that you're gonna generate in your 2 teams together with all your sales and all your network. And you will get 10% from the weakest team. So for example, the first team generates $100,000, okay, for example, and the second team has generated $50,000 sales. Okay, this is the total sale from all the team. There is no limit in your network. So you will get 10% of 50,000. You will get $5,000 commission. So this is the binary bonus. It is one of the best bonus right now in the world. It is one of the bonus who pay the more. And because there is no limit, as I said, you can have 10 people in your network, you can have 20, you can have 1,000, you can have 10,000. There is no limit in this bonus, which is just amazing. So this on the long term, if of course you give, if you you put a lot of effort, you can make some great commission by this. So, and there is of course a limit for the binary bonus, the team bonus. The limit is $500 per day. This is the maximum you can earn per day. And for the people who want to earn more, okay, if you start to build a great network and everything, and you want to earn more, you can upgrade your license from $250 to $500, and then you will be able to get even more commission. You can now get 30% direct referral commission, 12% from the binary, and your daily cap for the binary for the team bonus is up to 1,000. So the maximum you can earn is $1,000 per day. So this is just amazing. This is one of the best compensation right now in the industry you can find, because we give back up to 80% back to the network, which is just huge. No one is able to do this. And why are we able to do this? Because we don't have any physical product. We don't have any cost, for the production. And also because the company have a product that we generate profit. So because the company is already charging 30% of the profit that we're going to generate from the trading side, from the product side. So we are able to give back very good commission for the network. And there is a last bonus, which is called the cycle bonus. So how the cycle bonus work? You have to know that when you purchase a software license, the maximum you can earn from your commission is X5 the value. Okay, so for example, if you purchase the $5,000, the maximum you can earn from it is $2,500 commission. This is the maximum. Okay, once you have reached these limits, if you want to continue to earn from the network, of course you can. You just need to purchase a new software license. Okay, you just need to renew your software license, and you will be able to earn again $2,500. So this renewal, it's only concern the people who make commission. Okay, if you just use the software for yourself, you deposit money on your trading account, you are not concerned by the renewal of the license, because as I said in the beginning, the license is for lifetime. You can use the software for lifetime. You will never need to pay something more. But for the people who build the network, every time that you're going to earn X5 the value of your license, and if you want to be able to earn again X5, you will just need to renew your license. Okay, and this is very good, of course, for the network, because every time when someone in your team going to renew his license, it will generate new commission again into the binary. Imagine that. So for example, if you have 10 direct, and when they're going to renew, you will receive again the direct sales commission. And of course, it will generate new volume in the binary, and you will get again 10 or 12% commission again. So this is a big residual income for the long term. It's just an amazing commission again. So about how to purchase the softwares, because here you have to understand there is two platforms. There is the marketing platform, which is EAWORLDFX. EAWORLDFX is the marketing platform where you can purchase the software and where you can promote the softwares, okay? And then if you want to use the software, you open an account with Equity Brokers. So it's nothing to do with us. It's our financial intermediary partners where you can deposit there. So for the marketing side, if you want to purchase the software, it's by using Bitcoin. You can purchase the software by using Bitcoin, and you can also withdraw your commission by using Bitcoin. And on the broker side, on equity side, if you want to make a deposit, you can deposit by Visa and MasterCard, okay? You can deposit by bank wire transfer, or if you want to use Bitcoin, you can, but you need a wallet which is connected to a MasterCard. For example, like Wirex, Coinbase, BitPay, maybe some others, you can have a MasterCard connect to your Bitcoin. So you can use this MasterCard to make a deposit on equity. Or if you are outside the European Union, you can also use Neteller and Skrill. So it's working everywhere in the world except in Europe. This is like this. And you can use Visa and Neteller and Skrill. And I know that in Neteller and Skrill, you can also deposit Bitcoin. So you can deposit also there and use this way to make a deposit. So this is the small details I wanted to tell you more. So I hope you are to understand here why we're gonna work for long term. First of all, is because today what I want you to understand is we are working like a real classic company, MLM company, product company. The only difference is that we're going digital. It's not more like physical product, is digital. So we are like, I like to say we are like MLM 2.0. It's the new generation. We're gonna go like there, and we have some amazing products. So today, I would like really to invite you to try, of course, our service, because everything will go from there. The most important is your own experience. Try our software, see how it works on your own account, of course, and if you are happy and you want to promote, you can even earn more. So there is only advantage from this. And as you can see, we wanted to do something very affordable. So first of all, we wanted some very great products, of course, which are right now some of the best in the world. We wanted to make it affordable. This is just something crazy, because most of the time, to be able to use this software, normally you should be able to deposit at least $10,000 on your personal account, but we make it available from $100. So this is just amazing. Also almost accessible. Normally, if you need to buy a product like this for yourself, it would cost at least $100,000. Here, for $250, you can have access to it. Why? Because of the numbers, because of a community. This is why it's very affordable. And of course, the compensation plan for the people who want to market. So this is everything I want to share with you about the opportunity. And I would like to know now, if you have some question, don't hesitate to put it on the chat, and it will be a pleasure for me to answer all your questions. Hello, Babu. Okay, about the question. So about the drawdown, there is no prediction about the drawdown. It's not something that you can predict. It's about the market condition. But most of the time, we try to keep the drawdown under 2 or 3% most of the time. Of course, in some exceptional crash, when high volatility, sometimes it can happen that the drawdown can be higher, 5%, 10%. The biggest drawdown we have seen so far, it was 30%, but it was like 3 or 4 times a year. So it's very exceptional, but sometimes it can happen and it's still nothing. 30% in drawdown, it's still okay, especially if it's in a very difficult market condition. If it's like every day, it's not good, but if it's exceptional, it's okay. Welcome. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Okay, great question, Babu. Try to speak in English, because this is the English presentation, so I will answer only in English. So about the Yeah, about how our software going to react in old market condition is, in normal condition, of course, it will react very good. And in difficult condition, it react even better. See, this is what we see right now. When the market is very difficult, our software make even more profits. This is just what is impressive right now. So because we have short-term strategy, our softwares like to make scalping. So they take a lot of trade per day. So when there is a lot of volatility and the market moving a lot, it's even better for us. Hello, Ben. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, right now, no, it's not possible to withdraw by Bitcoin. Right now, the best I can tell for India is to open an account with Skrill or Neteller, because I know it's working there. So if they go to Skrill, they can after that make a withdrawal from Skrill, and it will be better from this way. Okay, great question, Marco. Yes, right now we are only trading on on currency pair. We don't trade on index. No, only on currency pair. Hello, Gaurav. Yeah, right now the best way to work in India is by using Skrill and Neteller. So better you make a deposit first to Skrill and Neteller, and then you can deposit to equity. And once you want to withdraw from equity, you send to Visa to Skrill and Neteller. I know that they are working on some other getaway. From what I heard, they are working to add perfect money in the future, and also another platform, ZotaPay, which will be able to deposit by Bitcoin. But right now, I can't tell you when it's going to be available. Okay, Babu. So the head office of equity is in London. The main office is in London, and the main license, the FCA license, is from London. But they have several head office in the world, and they have also an office in Jordan and Dubai and some others in the world. Yes, Nenita Bauer, very good question. When today we work with the MAM system. So how it works is, even if each account remains personal for each client. So if you deposit, for example, $100 on your account, only you have access to your money and you will see only this. But us in internal to work, we're gonna work like a pool, and we will put all the money together from all the client in one account. So we will trade just from one account. And when we make profit, for example, if we make 1% profit, each client will receive profit, will share a percentage of this profit, accounting his deposit. So this is very good because first we trade from one account. So to monitor our software is easier, because you don't need to monitor thousands of accounts. That's allow us to give very good service, and also for the client, for the security. That's why you don't have more risk when you just deposit $100, because we work with all the capital, and that's very good, and it put even less risk for our client. Yeah, the deposit on equity is in dollars. We work in dollars. Hello, Marco. Yeah, so equity right now doesn't accept USA. It's very difficult to get some people on board from USA. Most of the broker regulated in Europe don't accept people from USA, so it's quite difficult. But I'm sure in the future we will find some additional broker which will be able to work with, which is going to accept USA. So of course, right now we're just the beginning, but step by step, if we found another broker which also going to provide us a very good service, which is highly regulated, which have the MAM system, which have the profit sharing, things like that, we're going to add it. But I can tell you it's very difficult to find a good broker with all these advantages. It's not easy. Hello, Ray Roland. So equity and EGM, is the same group, but there is different structure. Like, for example, McDonald's in Belgium and McDonald's in USA is the same company, but it's two different entities. So today, the entity in Jordan is not the same from the entity from Kenya EGM. So even if this coming from the same company, the same group, it remained two different entities with two different regulation. So today we are not working with the Kenya entity. So this is why people from Kenya, to be able to get access our service, they need to register with the entity from Jordan. So the group is the same, but after that you have separate entities. Hello, Babu. Good question. No, it's not possible for each client to connect his account to MT4 because we are working from one account only. So we only have the MT4 account of the company, but we don't have separate MT4 account for each client. Oh yeah, great. Yeah, that's true, Ben. It will be very great if I can come right now to Philippines because the traffic is just crazy there. And unfortunately, we are not able to travel, but I'm sure it will be possible to come very soon to meet you in Philippines. Okay, guys, thank you all for your time. Thank you all for your question. So I just want to wish you the best. Stay safe, during this hard period. We have the chance to have an amazing product and we can work from home. We don't have to move. You don't need to whatever. So take advantage of this. It is the right time right now. Share our product with all the world. As today, it's like we are at the beginning of something big. I like the vision to say like it's like if we are the beginning of the Facebook at the past or Netflix or things like that, but now in the financial market. So it's something big. We are building right now. We're just the beginning. There is a lot of things to do. We just need to share the information with pleasure. It's something easy to do. We don't need any competence. You don't need to make some big study. It doesn't matter of your age. It doesn't matter of your professional experience. It's just about share. So this is why this opportunity is amazing because everyone can do it. Everyone who want to succeed will succeed. It's just a matter of try and share. So wish you all the best with our great opportunity and see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Wave Beats Music.